Good afternoon, guys, girls, hamsters, anything else in between. How are you all doing? And welcome back to Lord of the Rings Online, the LotRO Let's Play with Dulane. And in this episode, we are going to do the Old Forest quests, just because I want to kind of be powering through the, what's it called, the Volume 1 book. Will you let 10. Me speak my piece? We have a little bit less trouble, so we're going to go and do this. So there's some wolves in the Old Forest. Wolf problem. They're basically killing the cattle and whatnot, and they need to be dealt with. Stay and hear me out. Within the lowlands, within the Old Forest as well. There's springs, and the water's supposed to be quite pure in there. And inside the woods somewhere there is a spring there, and we need to try and get some water for them. I believe that one's pretty much go and find the water and bring it back, if I remember correctly. And then let's see.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
Tough vines from the Old Forest. Nails are running low. The brigands even took our nails. Can you imagine? Thieves of a different sort than I've ever seen. We'd need to fret over nails, though. And with the cost of iron it is, I have reason to better solution. So, basically, in the forest, there's giant trees, which we saw before, if you remember from one of the previous episodes. And, yeah. Let's carry on and go and get that done. We're going to move into the forest a little bit and first deal with the wolves problem. So yeah, I'm a little bit actually mixed up with which way these videos are going to be. So hopefully at some point I've managed to get the last episode up before this as normal on the screen. So if you did miss that, that's always there for you. Do you like them YouTube cards that I'm using? Apparently they all show up on all videos, even mobiles. And they first show up on the screen, they pop up when you tell it to, and then at the same time after that they pop. You can click a little eye in the top right, and it's a cool little way to be able to see relevant videos, which I select. So is that working okay for you guys? Just let me know in the comments, or I'm always like trying to learn new things and test new theories out. Forest biter, is that a spider or a wolf? Hold on. I've got the quest all mixed up. Give me a second. I'm heading in the right direction, I just need to move in a little bit more to find them. There we go, there's a wolf. Do I have any trait points from yesterday? Just the one. Let's increase our damage a little bit. And start dealing with some of these beasties, of course. The moment I start fighting something, I've got a blooming bat on my head. I'm going batty. Okay, we'll throw a barrage on you because we can. It's not like we're struggling too much. I also bought 5 clicks of the rest experience that you can get, just so we can speed things up a little bit. So let me just deal with this wolf problem, and I won't be a moment. So that's the wolves out the road. So let's move on to the next quest. The trees should be... Well, the spring's over there, so we've got to kind of go from east to west. So hopefully as we go along we can find the trees right in the middle. No, hold on. What's the red one? The springs. There's a little quest ring there. Okay, yeah, yeah, it's fine. I'm just waffling. So 20 trees, let's see if we can find at least one of them. Gotta make sure that I can get through there first. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, the horses. There we go. Let's see how long this takes to do. Yeah, I'm having no trouble. Being on level makes it a lot easier. Of course we could slow it down. I don't think it's going to matter. Trees can move quite quick. Yeah, so there's no real point in me rushing off every so often. And I gotta kill 20 of these buggers. That's gonna take a while. Can I kill the roots? The roots will count. Sorted. I'll make it a lot easier. Let's see how well Heartseeker does on one of these things. Oh, nice, good. And he was definitely not very resistant to that, was he now? So as I kill this, I've actually moved my bars around a little bit to put barbed arrow at the front. Because even though it doesn't do much, it applies a little dot. So at the moment it's only what, 5 damage every 2 seconds, but you know, that's extra DPS that I'm missing out on by not doing it. In my mindset is if it's at the front, if it's at the first spawn, I'll go from pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. and go along with all my cash outs and whatnot. So that's one thing to be mindful that I've come across. And I don't really like these spiders, dude. Too many spiders. Not enough time to kill them. It's going to be weird though. I'm looking forward to the... Okay, you want to fight? That's fine. I was about to tell people how I'm looking forward to it cooling down a little bit so I can do more recording and not feel like I'm sitting in the sauna. This weekend's definitely been interesting. And of course there's a deed to kill spiders, which gives probably some kind of will. Spider gives... oh no, okay. Vitality, resistance. So yeah, resistance is going to be important later on. A lot of people will argue about stacking health, which I can understand is nice, but if you're the kind of person who's got 50,000 morale but you could take 15,000 damage a tick, then you're going to die a lot quicker than someone who might have, say, 45,000 health and can reduce the damage down to, say, 8,000 per tick, depending on what's attacking them. So we might actually try and do that. Go for a high DPS, high resistance build. And look at that, level 18. It looks like we'll get halfway through this on this bar as well, so pretty sweet. Nearly done though with this quest. And we're right on top of the spring, which is even better. And one thing that I forgot to do was to turn this feature on in combat options. When you're pressing tab to see where something is, if you enable directional selection indicator, you can make things a little bit easier for yourself. Because it'll give you a little line. I don't see the line. But it's supposed to give you, yeah, there you go, a little line above by your character pointing in the direction of the enemy. So it's a pretty neat way to see where you are and see what you're looking for. And it works on items when you're looking around too. So to win everywhere. Right then, now don't aggravate the spiders. Now to find the spring. Some might argue that the Heartseeker was a bit overpowered for that bear, but I think he deserved it. So there is a strange, beautiful woman standing near the spring. Yay! Hey Goldberry! I assume your name's Goldberry because he just told me, I'm sure it did.
I bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood.
Thank you. You've come a long way for water and into danger you do not know. It is true the water of my pool is the sweetest, and I will gladly share. But the forest is wild and untamed, unfriendly to those who do not belong. Take this bucket and draw from my pool, unless your friends drink too greedily. This will last far longer than water from the wells of Bree. Be wary as you journey back to the road, lest the forest trap you. My Tom is the master, but he's about his business and may not come to save you. Fare you well. So yeah, this is the Goldberry that he was talking about in the Volume 1 Book 8. So now what we do, we've got to focus. It's on a timer, so you've got to be quick. Don't get aggro, don't go in the water, because that will cancel the quest. And we have to get out of here, so hopefully I can take a sharp left up here, because as you can see the trees kind of go up there. And if it does do that, which it is, I can get out of here. And yeah, if anything of note comes up I'll show you, but for the meantime I think it's safe to say we can skip this running. Me trying to be clever got myself caught in some trees, but as you can see there are some flowers. There is a deed you can do, which I won't be doing right now. I'll come back and probably do it at a later date. But yeah, I kind of blew this one. Hopefully I can get out quick enough, and I don't want to get damage on me because that will knock some health out. But anyway, don't do what I just did. Use your brain. I think you go towards that flag on the left hand side up there, but we'll see. We'll see. I must have missed a turning somewhere. In fact, I didn't take any damage and I meant to come this way. Aha! Why did I get that wrong? I like to show the files if I can. I'm not perfect. Not everyone can know every little... Well, someone might be able to know every last little bit of detail about where to go. But I'm not one of them. So yeah, I did notice that I didn't actually take any damage. Well, to the progress bar. So yeah, pretty good in that regard. And I'm probably ballsing this up again. No, am I? Can I go this way? Please let me do so. And never go straight towards the quest marker on the map or on the mini map, because that's a bad idea. But for my intents and purposes, I'm going to cheat.
Yeah.
Didn't actually realise that. I thought I was running quicker. You get a 120% run speed boost on that one. So yeah, that is pretty sweet. God, I really love not thinking these things through when I make videos, because I give myself so much more editing than I probably need to do sometimes. It's all fun though, right? It reminds me of the special pie. They even have the perfect pie have an icon for it, which is pretty cool. So we made it with plenty of time to spare. Luckily enough, if you play your cards right, you can still make a couple of mistakes and survive. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think back in the day it was pretty tight. I failed it maybe the first time I did it. So there we go. Wolf pelts. He's happy with the wolf pelt situation. I've got myself a nice little knife. I'm going to put that in the replace the other dagger. Pretty awesome. And searching for fresh springs. Thank you. You've saved us a good deal of time and trouble. I'll not waste any more of your time with this. If we need more, I will send my hunters out to the spring. Or hopefully, if they watch this video, they'll keep up. 100 club. May as well take it. Reduces speed. Oh. See, I could take that for 1 extra damage and reduce attack speed, but I'll gain 6 agility. The armor's not really much of an issue. It's not a big gain. It's a gain, but it's not great. But the agility will give us some physical mastery. And of course, if I click it, then I'll get given it. Haha. So that's that done. We're halfway through level 18 already, so I really think
Greetings, friend.
completing this will make our life a lot easier. And that is not all of the Old Forest quests done, but for this camp, for this quest chain, it is. If you want to do any more, there are a bunch of them in Buckland that you can do. But for all intents and purposes, I feel like I've prepared enough to go and do Volume 1, Book 1. Volume 1, Book 1. I was going to say Volume 1, Book 11, but that's not true. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and I would assume, if I organise this right, the next episode will be me doing the level 15 class quest for the hunter, of course, because of course you've seen at this point with my editing skills, you'll have seen the book completed anyway. It's kind of a bit weird how I'm doing it, but yeah, I'm sure you guys don't mind. So ladies, gentlemen, hamsters and everything else, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Peace out.